Hey everybody, welcome back to SuperDerek Streams, the only show on the internet where I resume my playthrough of Oblivion. Excuse me. Oblivion. Today, I'm getting deeper and deeper into the world of the Thieves Guild. And I've also dabbled in a little bit of murder on behalf of the Dark Brotherhood. Um, kind of putting off my playthrough of the main quest line for a while. So, that's right, I was just about to undertake the taking care of Lex quest here. Oh, poor Daryl. Let's see, Venerable Vintage, Independent Thievery, taking care of Lex. There was also some other stuff that I wanted to take care of as well. Oh, that's right. In the Imperial City, I can now afford to buy a house. Oh, I'm in Breville. Okay, that's okay. So, how was your Monday, everybody? I hope it was good. Mine's pretty good, considering that it's a Monday and I'm streaming. That never happens anymore. Albeit it's a little later than usual, but, I think I think the old adage is true. Better late than never. Alright, well, since I gotta head first toward the Imperial City anyway, I'll just do that. And for those of you who haven't already heard this run is going to be a... Oh, boars are out now. This is going to be a no instant travel run of Oblivion. So, it might take a lot longer than most people are used to, but I feel like this also makes it so that I'm more prone to encountering things out of the norm, which is good. Because I've played through Oblivion quite a bit, like... Jeez. Yeah, I would run away from those boars. They're pretty tough. I'm guessing a lot of NPCs are also probably gonna get taken out. Bears are out now. The thing about Oblivion is that as your level increases, the wildlife that you encounter diversifies. Used to be all I would encounter are wolves, like that guy. But just since I started playing today, I'm starting to see some other wildlife. Boars, bears. I'm trying to think if there's any other bees. Bees. I haven't encountered any bees. But yeah, as you get further, you'll encounter ogres and minotaurs and all kinds of unsightly beasts. Imps. And they also get way tougher. Like, there are some there's some things in this game that you fight that are worse than most of the bosses. I guess this game doesn't really have bosses, but it's worse than most of the challenging humanoid opponents that you'll run into, I guess. Let's see. Alright, this way is the Imperial City. Let's see if there's a good place to ford. Well, seems about as good as any. Oblivion is a pretty good looking game. Like, it's definitely got its faults, but it does manage to be aesthetically pleasing, at least fairly often. Especially back in the day when this was like brand new. This was jaw-dropping. Especially when you saw somebody turn on the bloom effects. Then this game really got its chance to shine. Which you are definitely not seeing right now, by the way. I wouldn't say that this version is as stripped down as Morrowind was on the original Xbox, but it's definitely not showing off the potential of the game.
What is it now?
I don't know. What is it? It's always good. Ugh. E-begging. Let's see, which way... So that's the Laboratorium. Is this Arena? Market. Okay. Maybe I'll stop by the arena and do a little bit of killing while I'm there. Now that I've got some nice dwarven equipment on me.
Well met. Fighting citizen. Have you heard about that pirate captain? The one who's murdered the ship.
The nice thing about these loading times is that it gives you enough time to read the loading time screens. I guess. I love the audience reactions. You can hear it from over here. The oh, ah, like they're actually watching a battle taking progress. I guess that's the idea of ambient sounds, but yeah. Anything in there? Nope. Okay. Just checking. Yeah, that chainmail helmet looks pretty goofy. Alright. I look like such a nerd. Like, I don't look like I belong here. He's like shaking his head and stuff. Okay.
The yellow team ain't gonna. You must have got my certificate or something. Head back up to the arena and try not to die before the gate opens.
I like how concerned he is for my safety. I didn't think that Argonians were able to wear closed face masks. I feel bad because the audience isn't really getting their money's worth because I'm fighting down here in the pit. So maybe if I lured him out here. Come on, guy. They are not entertained. They even said so. Because you're not coming to attack me. Light armor is like you have learned to move easily with combat as a journeyman. Light armor gear is no longer damaged as swiftly from combat. Okay. Hey. Go ahead. Run away. Are you not going to run away? Come on. The audience wants to see blood. Quit your lollygagging. I will drag you up the... Apparently, dragging people up the stairs is not my character's strong suit. Well. Oh well. Alright. pay me.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're no longer a pit dog. That's right. You've actually advanced in rank. Congratulations, Brawler. You know what Brawler rank is worth around here? Nothing. Face it, kid. You're still a maggot. You need to keep fighting if you want to be somebody.
Alright, well, I'm ready for a match.
Okay, Brawler, you know the drill. Head up to that arena and show 'em who's boss.
I'm almost... I can almost jump out of here. There's not a whole lot of tactics to fighting here, is there? Just take turns wailing on each other. Let's see. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. Actually, I had to use some healing potions.
Four wins is okay, kid, but it don't make you grand champion. Here's your payout. Now go clean yourself up before your next match.
Alright. Which way to the market? That'd be north. This way. Alright. So here's my preferred seller slash buyer, I guess. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, I didn't sell my claymore yet. Looks like I've got quite a nice bit of money now. Which is especially good because I'll need it to buy all of my furnishings. Imperial Commerce. I wish that there were different sets, like different ways that you could decorate your house, kind of like in Fallout 3, I guess. Okay. Maybe I should knock over this place sometime. Just because that's how I roll. She's got way too much money now. Let's see, so where did she say? I suppose I should also change my outfit here. Get back to looking sneaky. Was it three brothers? Maybe. I kind of don't think so.
Tertullian, Sergius, and Cicero, the three Verus brothers. I'm Sergius. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Akabir Cinderblade. Disintegrate weapon and armor, but 15 uses is pitiful. Oh, alrighty. So yeah.
I'm listening. Whatever you want. Sure, that's cute. It's a bit excessive, don't you think? Good one. I accept. I'm not buying. Sure, I accept. Don't be silly. See, what's that? That's right. Exactly. Yes. What? I offer the finest goods in London. Worst prices in all Syria. And then, excellent. Absolutely. You're trying to drive me out of business. Thank you. All right. Thank you. For me, thanks. May I interest you in some of my fine... Wait, no deal. That's just not reasonable. Fine. Good man. Excellent. Excellent. You got it.
The things you have to do to get good prices. This actually increases his disposition.
Pleasure doing business with you. I can. Thank you. Have a look. At my ware. I'm listening. Every little bit helps. Let's do business.
Alright. So I'll save a few $100 now, I guess. Storage area is really mostly what I need. But whatever. Oh, I don't have enough gold now.
Others. You too.
Well, at least I have a storage area. Place where I can storage my things. Alright. front. No, hello, Mithridel.
What can I? As captain of the Imperial Watch, I heard the Grey Fox personally humiliated Rex years ago when he tried to arrest Armand Christophe for theft. Rex has never forgotten it. Shadow hiding.
I suppose that would explain quite a bit.
What is it, citizen?
Ah, home sweet home. It's not much to look at, but it's home. Perfect. Alright. What should go in this chest, I wonder? Well, I think clothes ought to go into the cupboard, even though that doesn't make sense. And all of the jewelry goes in there too. Okay. Drawers can be full of armor because armor. And let's see, anything else? I know I won't be using that shadow banish for a while. Yeah. That'll be fine. Books. I think can go in here. Okay. Alright. Feel I've lightened my load a bit. Just take a quick, long sleep here. And then in the morning I'll resume my questing. Yeah, that's enough. Alrighty. So, I'm now off on an adventure toward Anvil. Bay horse or the paint horse? I'll go with the bay horse. Okay. Huh. I wonder why it's pointing me north if my ultimate goal is pretty far west. Oh, probably because it thinks I'm in the Imperial City, so therefore... Well, whatever. I'll go ahead and take the bridge if I can.
Go ahead. Take care.
I don't trust him. Alright. Pretty cool bridge. They don't make bridges like this anymore. Nope. I believe at a certain point in the game, the wildlife actually gets too much for the guards to be able to really hold off, which is pretty funny. You just travel the countryside and find hordes of enemies, monsters, and wildlife attacking guards who swiftly meet their doom. What? Um. Okay. Not sure what happened there. Was this a Mage's Guild horse? It was, and it wasn't until I got on the horse. Jeez. Jeez Louise. I hope I don't run across Kvatch. Because I don't quite feel like doing that quest now, or anytime soon, really, for that matter. Bound Daedric armor is pretty sweet in this game. Looks kinda cool. Do I spy with my little eye anvil? I do believe I do. Oh. Good thing I was wearing my bound to Daedric armor. Alright, well, that worked. Got me here in one piece, I guess. Where am I? Is this Kavach? It is. I'm gonna just leave it alone. Because I don't want any of that right now. Looks like the weather's getting a little nasty. And here be Anvil. Sorry, horsey. Alright. And here I am. Hey, fellas.
Intruder in the castle! Protect the countess!
Oh, it's a timber wolf. Is that Mike the liar? Yeah. Nice. Mike the liar has been in several Elder Scrolls games, and he's like an Easter egg dropper from Bethesda.
Everybody's talking about the dragon. After the attack on the chapel, he
Alright.
Sometimes. This is your future. Evil has returned, and the Nine need a champion. Hear me, O people of Cyrodiil. Oh my, to what do I owe this up? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me? This is only the beginning. Uberil has returned, as foretold by Eleanor Whitestring in his dying breath.
What? Is this a Knights of the Nine? This seems like a Knights of the Nine like introduction quest, but
Uberil the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the aliens, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Elder Whitestring, but Uberil's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods. Does no one
Well, that's really weird.
Dwell upon this chapel of the Bella. Look at the faces of the dead. This is your future, evil Nazareth. I wouldn't go in there. You have a strong side. We have orders to move everything immediately at once before the investigation into the chapel attack is finished. Looking for the steward, are you? Her office is in the private chambers, but she's not there much. You can find her in the office chamber in the mornings. She dines with the countess and is back until midnight. Stop talking.
Seems he doesn't care much for me.
Make children look like To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special rooms in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you that. However, I've told you for free that there are many secrets in that castle. There are secret ways and secret people. That seems like a misnomer.
I'm really confused by the Knights of the Nine DLC on my PlayStation 3 without me having purchased it. Do I have other DLC packages? I didn't get any notes or anything. About like horse armor or anything like that. Yeah, Knights of the Nine was included with all versions of the game on the PlayStation 3. Huh. I did not know that. To be honest, I'd prefer Shivering Isles, but I think I'll need to wait until nightfall on this side of the door. This is also usually a pretty good place to stock up on blood if you play as a vampire. Oh, come on. I hear a Nernroot. Okay, very good, very good. Okay. Now I just need to have a forager make a foragery. If only I knew of somebody. There it is. I never really got the point of Nernroot, but whatever. I still collect them when I see them.
Only asked him. I might know him. Hey, what do you look for a man now and he has a strange job. He's your man near the Majesty. He's out and about in the morning. So I could wait until afternoon if you'd like to go visit him. Blessings, I wish not upon me.
Oh, what if I wanted to be homeless for a night? It's not gonna let me just sleep in a bed, I guess. I think this looks like a good place to sleep, I guess.
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the town's farms. There's a wonderful room here. It's the best I have, and you can use it for the night for a mere 25 gold. Interested? Excellent. There's up the stairs there, and then directly across the hallway. Center room, wonderful view of the city. Sleep well. Leave me alone.
Some people just don't like you if you're a thief, I guess. Wonderful view of the city, you say. Well, it's it's dark outside, guy. There's a bunch of white noise. Hmm. That's weird. I'm gonna check on something real quick. Just a second, Tom. Hmm. Yeah, it does kind of look like there's a bit of white noise. Also, it doesn't look like my game volume is turned on. Huh. Just a second. Thanks for the heads up, Tom. See what I can do about that. Okay, I'm back. That was weird. Maybe the lack of game audio made the white noise seem louder. I think it should be back to normal now, maybe. The other issue is probably the PS3 is pumping out a bunch of air kind of behind the microphone. Let's see if I can find the stranger. Okay, cool. So, Tom, I just found out that in every version of Oblivion for PS3 comes a copy of Knights of the Nine,
What do you want?
which I had no idea.
No,
Yeah.
Yes, it can be done. I can change it to give Lex the highest recommendation. I'll need a full day to properly forge this letter. Return then. And of course, I will expect payment in full at that time.
Here, I wonder if maybe I turn the PS3 the other direction. Maybe that'll fix that white noise issue. Maybe, maybe not. There, so now it should be pumping air out sort of at a different angle than it had been. Yeah, so I've at least got some of the DLC. So I'm happy about that. I still would really have preferred the Shivering Isles, but, you know, whatever. What can you do? Really, the Shivering Isles could be its own review.
You're bothering me. Do you have my fee? Here is the new list of candidates. Hieronymus Lex has a glowing recommendation.
Oh, nice. I hope that works out for you. Okay. Now I gotta go all the way to the Imperial City.
Greetings to you.
Interesting. I just noticed something strange. Imperial City spelled IMP, but it's in reference to an Empire EMP. Just odd, I guess. Don't look at me. Don't be looking at me. Not like I'm taking your horse or nothing. Come on. Horsey, let's go.
What's going on with you?
Come on,
Saw mud crab a couple of days ago.
let's go.
Ugly little animals.
Well, at least they're slow and not too violent.
Dang
Their
it.
pincers are sharp.
Come on, come on, let's go.
You too.
Come on, let's go. No, no, no. Stop it. Stop it. Grr. Okay, come on, let's go. I know you want to be free. There. Hey. Ah, crap. Huh. Thanks, Tom. And Google. Oh, good. He's attacking the wolf, not me.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die. Easily done.
Yo, Chew Toy. Oblivion is crashing even without the controller mod. Well, sounds about right. Yeah, I guess I'll just follow the road this time. Nope, this is the same character. Though, honestly, I could probably make a better character if I went back and started over. No, it's not my unicorn. This is just a white horse that I just stole from Anvil. Almost said Kvatch, but they don't have any horse stables. I'm not even sure if I could find the unicorn again if I tried. I'm just really glad that I decided to steal horses. Because place is dangerous, yo. But yeah, if I were to go back and create a new character, I'd probably do a little more of the min-maxing strategy. Because of the fact that leveling in this game is stupid. In order to maximize the levels that you gain per stat when you level up, you really don't want the skills that you use the most to be your main skills, otherwise you'll just level up too soon. You want instead your main levels to be things that you can control, like things that you don't accidentally do, or things that happen rarely, like always putting your main stats into like block or armor is usually a pretty good way to go, or athletics, or mercantile, and then you're free to, max out your strength bonuses by using your sword all you want without having to risk using, 5 stats that forces you to level up and only get the 2 plus bonus instead of the plus 5. Yeah, so yeah, min-maxing is basically what they call it when you well, I guess it's not really min-maxing in that case. It's just exploiting the leveling system for maximum level up bonuses. But min-maxing basically is when you sacrifice a few stats in order to make other stats completely overpowered and thus break the game. It's something that's usually pretty fun to do, but it can break the game and make it less fun. Classic. Are you using the OBSE? No, that's the script extender. There's a different one. Oh, OMM, Oblivion Mod Manager, because that makes it way more stable to mod the game, in my experience. Like it has a pretty smart filter that will it'll organize mods based on certain things that I am not privy to. That helps it crash less often. But then that's really only necessary if you're modding a lot, which I definitely did. Oh man, I just got a song stuck in my head. It doesn't even fit for this horse. Well, isn't that special? Well, I think I'll just have to restart my PS3 here. And this time I'll do fast travel, just 'cause there's no sense in not doing it. I was pretty much at the Imperial City. There we go. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Maybe we should play some Jet Set Radio instead. What do you think? Or maybe Scott Pilgrim? We could play some Scott Pilgrim. Alright, I guess we'll play some Oblivion. No, I don't know that time, Tom. Man. Oh, man, it's like It's so fizzy and caffeinated. It's great. Sweet. A little bit of vanilla, a little bit of Coke. I concur, Chutoy. In fact, I would say the later it gets, the more appropriate caffeine becomes. Um, unless you have responsibilities and jobs and things like that. Well, let's just say I was here. Ish. I'm actually very lucky, I guess, in the sense that caffeine doesn't have it doesn't seem to have adverse effects on me. Like, unless I take a ton of caffeine, like drinking several cups of coffee, it doesn't really prevent me from being able to fall asleep. Um, I mean, it perks me up when I need it to, but it doesn't have a very severe effect on my ability to sleep. Oh, Chutoy, you left out the most important one. Uh, and that would be cream soda, which is often, most often, uncaffeinated. Cream soda is by far and away the best non caffeinated. I mean, root beer is good, but it's all about that cream soda. Except for that red cream soda stuff. That's disgusting. Oh my god, I can't believe Chutoy just said that. I can't. Sorry, Chutoy, but man, that stuff tastes like really crappy bubblegum to me. My my dad bought a huge, like, I want to say it was like, maybe it was a couple of 3 liter bottles of this red cream soda when I was a kid that was called Big Red. And he bought it because he's from Nebraska and loves Nebraska football, which has the, nickname Big Red. We were supplied with that stuff for quite a while, and it was just nasty. like, like I love soda, but I couldn't drink it. Shoot, toy. Did you? Did you say that first, or did I say that first? I don't even know yet. Yeah, Big Red. I can't do it. All right. For a second, I thought you were trolling me there. Well, I mean, obviously you're always trolling me, but you know.
What is it, citizen?
Not much. Not much. Just doing a little bit of breaking and entering. But yeah, Big Red soda. I can't. And like this was like back before my parents ever like had Costco on their radar. Um, but they would also buy this giant bulk bag of basically cheese poofs. Not Cheetos, but like poofs. And I just recall one of my earliest memories is I used to really like Cheetos and cheese poofs and stuff, but I just gorged myself on this, and I washed some down with Big Red, and I threw up, and I can't have it ever again. I think it's weird how that happens though. Like some people will have like Chinese food and then they get sick and then they can't ever have Chinese food again. Like that sort of thing really sucks. I didn't need to steal anything, I just wanted to steal from it. Hmm. Mm. Okay, let's see if there's anything down here. Oh man. That sucks. Like, malt balls have a very strange flavor to me. Like, I used to really like them, and now they just have this weird aftertaste that I can't. Like, I mean, just regular, like a chocolate malt, good stuff. Malt balls, I don't know. Well, actually, now that I think about it, let me go find out. Just a second, guys. So, for Easter, Amy got me a bunch of these. Let's try them out. See if these are still weird. Hmm. Hmm. I guess they're okay. Yeah, Oblivion Mod Manager, I think, it's a little bit archaic, especially by today's standards. But once you get it installed, using other mods, especially in the O mod format, is super easy. Okay. Now I need to go back to Anvil, which is basically straight west. I really liked peanut butter M&Ms. Do they still make those? And crispy M&Ms are also good. It's really weird. I like peanut butter, but I don't like peanuts. I like peanut butter M&Ms. Don't like peanut M&Ms. Strange. Might be a texture thing. I'm guessing it pretty much has to entirely be a texture thing. Because, I mean, once they're chewed, it's the same thing. Huzzah! I have stolen a white horse. So anyways, before my game froze last time, I was talking about a song that was stuck in my head. I'm not going to sing the song. Couldn't if I wanted to, but the name of the song is, I think it's called "My Horse Is Amazing," and it's pretty screwed up, pretty funny, ridiculously catchy. Like, it will be stuck in your head for the rest of your life if you ever, watch the video. But it's on YouTube, and it is currently stuck in my head. Do they not make Butterfinger BBs anymore? Yeah, that's the one, Tom. Yeah, that's the one, Chew Toy. That was out in middle school? Well, I guess it depends on whose middle school, doesn't it? My middle school consisted almost entirely of, well, I mean, not to the exclusion of other things, but as far as online entertainment went, it was basically homestarrunner.com. Homestarrunner.net. It's .com. And then there was a website that I used to frequent also in, actually this was probably towards high school, because in high school online video was starting to become a possibility. Yeah, this was pre-YouTube. I even remember in like one of my classes they were talking about how video was going to start becoming a much bigger thing on the internet, and everybody was just like, what? We have dial-up, yo. Like, that'll never happen. But eventually though, there was a website that I found called stupidvideos.com, and it's rather aptly named. But that's between those two sites. That's basically where I got my online entertainment for quite a long time. This horse is amazing. I remember for a while, a very short while in high school, I felt like HomestarRunner.com was the first blip on the map for my hometown, Manhattan, Kansas, which was featured in one of the early SB emails called I believe it was called English Paper. It was from Kyle the Yellow Dart Smith. That was a classic. What kind of controller are you using there, Tom? Wow, that's really sad, Tom. Did you promptly, you know, I don't even know what you do in that case. Just like, okay, slowly back away, close the door, lock the door, burn the house down. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a bit of a daisy chained kind of thing. I can't believe they discontinued Butterfinger BBs in 2006. That's been 10 years. Holy cannoli. Hey, it's a Nadra. Or a Scamp. That's what that one was. Hmm. For a second there, I thought you said slap his cat, which reminded me of an. I was out of high school, I guess, at the time, experience, but my wife and my wife had her best friend over. Uh huh. Anyway, so she came over, and my best friend was at my place as well, and they were like flirting or whatever, and she thought that it would be my this is my wife's best friend. Then she was my girlfriend's best friend. Decided it'd be cute to throw a kitten at my best friend, um, in this, like, in a teasing way, I guess. But no matter how you throw a kitten, like, it's all claws, right? So he just gets. I think he might even still have scars. He just gets tore up by, like, this little kitten that has, like, all of its claws. He catches it because you have to catch a falling kitten. It's like, there's that. There's that phrase that a falling blade has no handle. Well, the same thing is true of a thrown kitten. But anyways, the kitten is fine, and the friend is still crazy. But it makes for a good story for everybody but my buddy, who I think he may have recovered by now, but it's been quite a while. True story. So, my advice to all the young ladies out there looking to woo, I would advise against throwing kittens at the ones you're intending to uh, acquire, I guess. God, it sounds so terrible, and it kind of is. Like, undeniably, that was like a bad idea all around. Where am I even going? Looks like regardless of where I'm going, the answer is the wrong way. I believe I need to be here. And let's just wait for daytime. It's true, Chew Toy. It's kind of like a throwing star. Throwing star of death.
State your business. I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Amber. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers. You have the Imperial Watch recommendation for my new guard, Captain. Normally, these missives are handled by my steward, Dara. Let me see that. The anonymous text looks like the best choice. I was about to give the position to Darren's cousin. I have the orders right there. I'll fill in his name, and you can deliver it to Captain Rex. Thank you, Captain. My steward will talk you. You are dismissed.
Oh, hello.
I'm Derek, steward of Castle Angle. We do things differently in Angle, and the difference shows in the comfort and trust of its people.
Oh, that face.
She wants me to tip you? You add insult to injury. You cost my cousin a chance at that job. Take your money and get out of my sight. You'll regret this.
Oh, will I? Or will you? What just happened? Oh, I so I'm doing a quest for the Thieves Guild. The Thieves Guild has been hampered to an extent by a guy named Hieronymus Lex, who is the lead. He's the what do they call that? He's in the Imperial Legion. He's the captain of the watch in the Imperial Legion, and basically, in order to get him out of our hair in the Legion, or in the Imperial City, rather, we forged a letter of recommendation for this opening out here in the backwater of Anvil. And she looked it over and decided she wanted him for the job. So now I get to, well, okay, so the letters of recommendation were already written by somebody, and Dara Hill, that chick, was hiding the letter because she was trying to get her cousin some job inside the castle, a nice, well-paying job. But then I swooped in and handed the letter directly to the Countess, who decided she liked the sound of Hieronymus Lex, so I cost her cousin the job, which is why she was pissed at me. But anyway, that's kind of the long story. Anvil is where I was just a moment ago. So now I'm heading back to the Imperial City to get the captain of the guard, or of the watch of the Imperial City, Hieronymus Lex, ousted. Oh, come on. Hey, you guys. Ow. I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the elbow. Ah, that's gotta smart. I love the fact that my character has springs like Jordan.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic
Huh.
werewolf.
I guess I didn't realize I was being, Oh. I didn't realize I was being tracked by multiple bandits. Oh, hi, Boar. How about you take care of those guys for me? Thank you. Alright, Shutoy, you have a good night, man. Hey, be quiet, you. Hello, Timberwolf. Ain't got time for you. God, this is just not friendly territory, is it? No. Ramp camp. Is that Kvatch? Or is that Skingrad? Maybe that's Skingrad. I think... Yeah, Kvatch would be a little more tore up right now. Really? Oh, Tom, to fix that tilting thing, hit caps lock. Because I believe that is the toggle for what does what. Um, and that'll make it so that when you tilt all the way down, you're actually running, I believe. If I recall correctly. Yeah, for the right stick, if you can, see if you can find a way to map it to your mouse. That's what I ended up having to do with mine. Alright, cool. Ah, crap. Whoop, 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 whoop. Didn't actually want to fight those guys. Just kind of fell into it. Like a falling into a pit of snakes. Alright. There. I'll just improve the frame rate a little bit there by looking straight down. Actually, that kind of didn't really help the frame rate as much as I expected. Actually, the overall frame rate on the stream looks kind of poor. I wonder what's up with that. I mean, it's not just the PS3 that's doing that. Okay. Well, a good portion of it's definitely the PS3, but not all of it.
Where's it better be?
Oh, it is.
Hi.
Hey, you've got to try.
This is gonna be so good. Yeah, I do not know, Tom. All I know is that the program I used was only for the Logitech Dual Action Pro, which is basically like a PS2 controller over USB. And it had a built-in profile that could do, it could map the right stick to the mouse movements. No idea how that would work with Joy to Key though.
Speak. 6 of the day's dusk and all's well. Good evening, sir.
Hi.
The sign. This is outrageous. The great fox had a hand in this. I know it. I am bound by duty and honor to reveal this order. After all these years, it's fine. Maybe fate will be kind and deliver him to me in amber. I'll leave at once for amber. Now, mate. What is it, citizen?
You wear the shadows hiding.
All right. Now to conclude this, you need to go back down to Breville. Just borrow this horse to do that. I'm not sure that this horse is any faster than just running there. Feels awfully sluggish. But at least it's meat armor against these boars, I guess. This is how horses work in real life, right? Mm-hmm. I think there was also a zombies mod for this game that I thought was kind of neat for a while there, where zombies would escape and they would attack people and turn them into zombies, would then attack and turn others into zombies. It's like an Oblivion zombie apocalypse.
Oh, my poor Allison.
I think that's how that mod worked. It's been a really long time.
How do you do?
Hi! What is it now?
How goes it?
The esteemed Bertha honors me. Well done, Hunter. Hieronymus Vex will no longer be a thorn in the paw of the Thieves' Guild. The Grey Fox shows his gratitude. You have been promoted to Shadowfoot, and may now use Orman of Castle Anvil as your fence. I have no more jobs for the thief of your skill. You have no need to report to fire. However, there are rumors that the Grey Fox himself will be following you soon. Wait for contact from him. Keep the guild fences busy. The Hunter. Shadow hide the questions.
What's going on with you? Many Argonians say they have been called back to Black Marsh.
To what do
They
we
disappear into the slums and are never seen again. I've heard Argonia is a strange and treacherous place.
Hmm.
It's no wonder odd things are happening.
Sorry. Sorry to hear that, Tom. That sucks.
I offer the finest goods at lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Goodbye.
Okay. Neat. This is great. Let's check out this long jump. How ridiculous is that? Should I take the stairs? Oh. Come on, you lucky old lady. Alright, fine. None of that.
Good to see.
Oh, why thank you, Baron. Alright, so I guess if I'm gonna continue these Thieves Guild endeavors, I need to head to Bruma. In order to steal the horse without being seen, I must hide from the horse as well.
Good morning.
Find that pretty funny. Oh, you know what? It's getting late. It's 10 o'clock over here and I need to wake up early, so I think that it would probably be best for me to call this a night. So, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, Tom, and Chew Toy, who also showed up earlier, and anybody else who might be watching. It's good to have you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everyone.